You guys are going to love this one. First of all, let me start off by saying, do you believe in miracles? Because I'm going to share a bunch. And if you had ever had a miracle or something that saved your life, um, put it in the comments below. So I'll start off by saying this. Years ago, BC, before Clay, I inherited, which I don't have this money anymore, a whole lot of money. And I bought a house for cash. It was probably about $75,000 that I bought the house for cash. So that just gives you an idea of how much money I got, because I got a lot. But anyway, which money means nothing, by the way. It comes and goes. If you know how to make it, you can make more, right? So anyway, here goes with this. All right, so when I went to buy the house, the people said to us, somebody in our church told us that someone was going to buy a house from us for cash, and they needed to move right away. And we were just like, don't worry about the fix-ups or anything. We'll just, we'll take care of it, all that. It wasn't that many fix-ups, but, when you buy a house, it can be expensive if there's, if you have to lay new carpets and all that. So that's one miracle. We were somebody else's miracle. And then the other miracle is this, and there's evidence, it's been written in a book. When I was born, um, I had actually died. My mother went to the doctors to basically take me out, and they said, you're going to have a normal baby. People at North Syracuse Baptist Church prayed for my mom, and she had me. So that's kind of an interesting story. Another miracle that happened is my one brother, my baby brother, had pneumonia, and I think she was calling around trying to get doctors to see her, and I don't know the whole thing, but anyway, the doctor said, if the mom is worried, I'm worried, and he was like a newborn, and so they prayed for my brother, and he was okay. Um, I have been in church services, and because I worked at the church, I knew it was so, where I've seen people uh, pick up their uh, crutches and run through the church. Um, I have seen somebody's leg grow right in front of me, and like I said, because I worked in the church myself, I knew it wasn't somebody just doing something. Um, just so many miracles. So, I mean, a lot. I've seen so many through my life. I've been raised in church, so I've seen a lot. Like, you can't fool me because I've seen a lot. And I'm not always one to grab on anything either, because there's some kooks out there and nuts out there, and I could tell you stories about things that are like I've had preachers say things to me, and it's like, I don't agree with that. It's, not that I would ever judge pastors or something, but sometimes there's people out there that, the Bible calls them a hireling. They're just people out there for the money, and they don't love God. And so, like, I've had people tell me what to name my kid. I had a preacher ask me to do something that was unethical. He said, so and so won't do it. And I said, well, neither will I, because I worked at a church. So, I mean, I know good pastors, and I know a few shysters. Not that many shysters, but mainly good people that, I know pastors that, like, really talented people that gave up all to serve God. But anyway, so there's a few miracles, which brings me to today's subject. All right, now, if you need a miracle, it could be anything. It could be for healing, it could be for something that's bugging you. God is in the miracle business. If sometimes there's nothing you can do but look for a miracle. Even Jesus, it's really funny because I've learned a lot, because I used to get all flustered about things, but sometimes Jesus didn't even come to heal people until they were actually dead, and then he came and raised them from the dead. And so all kinds of miracles like that. And yes, God still raises the dead today. So anyway, I believe that a lot of us have had miracles. I went to a church one time, and the pastor asked people about miracles, and he asked, like, specific things. Have you ever been saved in a car accident? A bunch of people stood up, like they should have died. Have you ever had, maybe you were going to choke and you didn't die and somebody saved you, and like a bunch of people stood up. He went through like all these odd miracles almost. And by the time he was done preaching, almost every single person, if not every single person in the church, was standing up. It was really cool because it would just put things like, wow, God does miracles every day. So right now, you may be believing for some miracles. Maybe there's hopeless situations out there that just look like it's dead. There's no way out of this but a miracle. And that's what I wanted to share with you today on my prayer chain. We don't always pray every day. I have prayer friends, but I have my own personal prayer partner, and I have prayer friends and people. I mean, I've got a lot of people praying, good friends. But our thing today is an old sermon that church people have probably heard of. I think Carmen might have been the first one that said it, and I thought you guys might enjoy it. And here's how it goes. It's just real cute. And every time you need a miracle or you need something, think about this. I'm going to get up and walk over here. It's Friday, but Sunday's coming. That's the sermon. And here it goes. It's Friday, but Sunday's coming. It's Friday, but Sunday's coming. And you know why they preach that? Because Jesus died on a Friday. The wicked were rejoicing, dancing. I'm sure hell was all in ecstatic. But they didn't expect that Jesus was going to rise from the dead. And a lot of times there's situations, could be a marriage, could be anything, that it's dead. But it's Friday. And Sunday's coming. It's Friday, but Sunday's coming. And it doesn't necessarily have to be on a Sunday, but you see what I mean? It's that hopeless situation, but then Sunday's coming. So I just want to share that with you guys today. I loved the thing for today. As far as the Friday, but Sunday's coming, and every time you feel discouraged, pass this on. Like, this is what we do in our prayer chain. Like, we'll say, you have to call one other person and share this. So if you want to, you can either make a video or you can share this on the phone with a friend and then tell them they have to pass it on. If if you want to tell them about miracles and stuff like that. So it's Friday, but Sunday's coming. And I believe in miracles. I've seen so many of them through the years. We have a miracle working God, and sometimes there's nothing you could do but believe for a miracle. So anyway, I thought that was so much fun, and I said, oh good, it's Sunday, this would be a perfect day to share this. So anyway, you know me, I used to laugh and say I'm an holy roller from way back when, so I thought you guys might enjoy this on a Sunday. So hope it's encouraging to you guys. Hope you enjoy your life. I know there's been a lot of things going on. Get a lot of phone calls about a lot of different things lately from friends and stuff, and we just want to be encouraging to one another and help other people as much as you can. So hey, you guys like my crochet hat? This one I made a few years ago for Clay, but he didn't like it. He's like, I don't like that. He goes, men don't always like homemade hats, but my son loves them, but my husband doesn't. So it's mine now, and I like it, so I wear it. Okay, guys, remember, big or small, you too could be a backyard farm. And remember, it's Friday, but Sunday's coming. Bye-bye.